But if I did pull it off, this world record would transcend all others in Punch-Out. The combination of skill and luck would push it beyond any other IL. It would be the highlight of my speedrunning career. It even sounded cool. The sub 2.
That was
what
a
an
6.819.
amazing coincidence that this perfectly difficult barrier happens to reside exactly on a minute mark. If it was even 1 second off, it would either be too easy or completely unrealistic. And besides, Funkmeister and others were right behind me. They were good enough that if they happened to fluke the luck, they could capitalize on it and beat me to the sub 2.
That's better.
The only way to ensure being first was to do this right now. So, I made my decision. I was going to do Tyson attempts non-stop until I got sub 2. It could take many months, even years, but I was committed. It was sub 2 or bust. My plan was to play nearly every day, an average of 6 days per week, for about 2 hours per day. I built that time into my daily routine, usually playing in the evening. Even though I'd just gotten a huge record, I was still a bit rusty. Over the next couple weeks, I alternated between failure and success when getting a phase 3 uppercut, ultimately adding another 202 and 201. But notably, all these uppercuts came off of 125s, which meant they had no chance at sub 2 to begin with. Then, on June 15th, I got another 124, but it was a high 124 since I got a small delay in phase 1. Sub 2 was possible from here, but extremely unlikely. The only way this would work would be if I got the TAS phase 3 pattern, which I'd never seen before. The chance was just 1 in 85. I needed right, left, left, with no delays anywhere. Imagine if I just got this right here, and the grind ended after 2 weeks.
Now the nerves are setting in.
Oh my god, I almost got it. Holy... I lost the last coin flip. Oh my god.
Unbelievable. The last possible thing that could have gone wrong did go wrong. He delayed before the 5th hook. It pushed the final time to a 2-flat.25 instead of a sub 2. This was still the second fastest Tyson fight ever, but it was hard to process how close I'd just come. I was literally a coin toss away from sub 2. If I'd had these two amazing fights just 13 days apart, maybe sub 2 was more likely than I thought. I pushed onward. Over the next few weeks in June, I finished more fights, all 201s and 202s. But in July, I suddenly went cold. I had a bad streak where out of 9 phase 3 uppercuts, I only successfully executed once. Streaks like this really got in my head. In any sort of sequence where you're 50% likely to succeed, there's bound to occasionally be long streaks of misses. But every time, I worried that my consistency was ruined, and that if I ever made it deep into phase 3 on sub 2 pace, I was bound to mess it up. Eventually, I pulled out of it and had more success. At this point, it had been 2 months since that 2-flat.00. Day after day of fighting Tyson over and over and over. People often wonder, why enter the password every time? Why not use a save state just before the fight? Well, using a save state can lead to unintentional or even intentional RNG manipulation. The only fair way to do it is resetting and entering the password. So that's what I did, hundreds of times per day.
Working across teams is tough, but Asana helps you handle it. That's because Asana is where humans and AI coordinate work together. AI can spot roadblocks and assign work in a snap, so everything and everyone stays on track. That's how work gets handled. That's Asana.
Yeah!
Visit us.
Yes! Oh my god! Yes! Yes! Come on! Oh my god! That's not even that good.